What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Unbound, insane difficulty, and today we are taking on Hoopa and Mega Rayquaza on top of Crystal Peak. Everyone told me that the easiest way to deal with this battle is to use a Murkrow with Prankster and use Haze to lower their stats, so of course we're going to go ahead and not do that. We're going to find another way. Mega Rayquaza's Delta Stream protects flying types from taking super effective damage. We lead with Incineroar and Salamence and get off the double Intimidate, partially reducing both Hoopa and Rayquaza's attack stat. It's so important that we get these attack drops off because Hoopa and Rayquaza both hit insanely hard. Because as you can see, both Rayquaza and Hoopa's auras flare to light. This is a massive Omni boost that gives them +2 in every stat. But because of the double Intimidate, this basically neutralizes any attack stat changes. However, the rest of the stats are still boosted. Defense, special attack, and speed. Well, here we go. It's time to get to work. We're going to fake out the Rayquaza on turn 1 because Hoopa always protects on turn 1. And we're going to use this opportunity to switch Salamence out and get Gliscor onto the field. Hoopa's going to go ahead and protect, and this is his basic strategy throughout this entire battle, and is why you have to take down the Hoopa first. If you take down Mega Rayquaza first, Hoopa will just keep spawning more and more Rayquazas at full health and everything. So if we want to win this battle, we have to take down Hoopa first, which won't be easy because he likes to spam protect. So because Hoopa protected last turn, now's our chance. We predict that Rayquaza attacks Gliscor here, so we go for a protect of our own. Rayquaza has a potential to one-shot everybody on our team, but we read the Dragon Pulse correctly and Gliscor is protected. Hoopa goes for a Drain Punch on Incineroar. It is super effective, but thanks to the attack drops from the Intimidates, Incineroar hangs on. Now's our chance to get an attack off. We've got to deal some damage here. Incineroar goes for the Fire Gem boosted Flare Blitz. This should deal massive damage. Hoping for a burn chance as well, but Hoopa still got his defense buffs up and it only deals about half. Incineroar takes recoil damage and we do not get the burn, unfortunately. Now this next turn is going to be a protect turn. We want to take this opportunity to make a double switch out. We switch Incineroar for Aegislash and Gliscor for Gardevoir. Here we are hoping that Rayquaza will continue to use Dragon Pulse into the right slot as he did last turn, and Gardevoir will immune it, but unfortunately we predict wrong and Rayquaza instead goes for Dragon Ascent on Aegislash. Currently Rayquaza's physical moves are weaker than its special moves, so luckily he used a physical move into Aegislash, also who is able to type resist. Things don't always go as planned, but luckily, as always, Aegislash has got our backs and took that Dragon Ascent like it was nothing. But now the Hoopa protected last turn, it's time to make a move. We're gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve Gardevoir. If we can blast that Hoopa with a strong Fairy type attack while it's vulnerable, we just might have a chance, but Gardevoir's got to take a hit first because Mega Rayquaza outspeeds and goes for Dragon Ascent. It all comes down to this. If Gardevoir can just survive the hit and then get off a Moonblast, we'll be able to take down Hoopa, but unfortunately Dragon Ascent is gonna one-shot Mega Gardevoir. Even after 2 Intimidates, Mega Rayquaza's attack is still so powerful that he was able to one-shot a Mega Evolution. Hoopa goes for a Space Fury on the Aegislash. We are in the defense stance, but it is super effective, and Aegislash hangs on by just a sliver. However, the recoil from using Space Fury is going to lower Hoopa's defense, and this is our chance. Aegislash has not yet to attack. We transform into the Blade Stance, fire off an Iron Head. Will this be enough to take out the Hoopa? And we just fall short of the KO. Hoopa hanging on with just a sliver. By the way, remember to like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. And click subscribe if you haven't already. It's totally free and helps out a lot. Thanks a ton, guys. But now back to the battle. We're going to go ahead and send out our old reliable top percent, the one and only Raticate. Now this is a Focus Sash Raticate. So the plan here is going to be that Hoopa will protect and Rayquaza will attack either Raticate or Aegislash. If he attacks Raticate and brings him down to 1 HP, we hit him with an Endeavor, bringing Rayquaza down to 1 HP as well. However, if he hits Aegislash, he will run face first into a King Shield and have his attack sharply lower. So either one of these outcomes is great for us. Mega Rayquaza attacks with Dragon Ascent into Aegislash and has his attack sharply lowered from the King Shield. It would have been slightly better for Rayquaza to attack Raticate here, but there's no way to know. We get off the Endeavor anyway and deal a fair bit of damage. Since Hoopa protected last turn, now's our chance to finish it off. We go for the Sucker Punch, but Hoopa gets the double Protect. It's only like a 30% chance that Protect works successfully twice in a row. Rayquaza attacks now with Dragon Pulse into Aegislash, and it's going to be enough to take him down. Our Pokemon are dropping like flies here, and we cannot afford to lose anymore because guess what? We have a second battle right after this one, and our team does not get healed for it. We've got to end this battle as soon as possible. We send out Shiny Incineroar to get the job done. we get off 2 Intimidates, 1 on Hoopa and 1 on Rayquaza as well. But now's our chance to finish off Hoopa for good. It has protected twice in a row, and there's no way he's gonna get a third. Incineroar moves first with Fake Out, causing it to flinch, while Raticate gets off the Sucker Punch uninterrupted to finally finish off the Hoopa. Now all that's left to do is finish off the Mega Rayquaza, who over the course of this battle has had his attack reduced a number of times, and his defense is reduced as well from continuously using Dragon Ascent. Now it's time to hit him hard with everything we've got. However, Rayquaza moves first, attacks with Dragon Pulse, and it's enough to take down Incineroar. We've still got 1 attack left from Raticate here. We go for Facade. It's not going to deal too much damage because we aren't running the Guts Flame Orb set. We needed the Focus Sash for this battle, so Facade is not going to deal very much damage. We've only got 3 Pokemon left and still an entire another battle that we have to do after this. So we send Gliscor back in to get the job done. We've got to play this right here because we cannot afford to suffer any more losses. Gliscor protects while Raticate goes for Sucker Punch, but it's not enough to finish off Rayquaza. It fires back with a Dragon Pulse, but Gliscor protects itself. Now Rayquaza is low enough that all we have to do is click Sucker Punch one more time, and it's going to be enough to take down the Rayquaza once and for all. And there you have it, folks. As much as I wish I could say it was over, it is in fact far from over. And here we go, folks. Round 2. Let's get it. I told you guys we weren't done yet. After defeating Hoopa Unbound and Mega Rayquaza for the first time, Hoopa only gets more enraged. Rayquaza will not be returning for this battle, but as you can see, Hoopa is Dynamax. And as stated before, we do not get to heal in between these battles, so all we've got left is the team from the previous battle. We start with Salamence and Gliscor, and we've got Raticate in the back as well to deal with this Dynamax Hoopa. Dynamax energy surrounds our team as well, but we have to choose who we Dynamax carefully because we've only got 3 turns of it. Salamence gets off the Intimidate, and you'll see why it was so crucial that we save Salamence for this battle. Now, as you can see, we've only got 3 Pokemon left to fight, so for our first move, we're going to switch Gliscor out for Raticate. Salamence is going to move first. Our only Pokemon knowing Brick Break is going to knock down 2 of Hoopa's shields. Hoopa fires back with the Max Mindstorm, and this is going to deal huge damage. Salamence is not Dynamax, but despite that, is able to hang on just barely. The secondary effect of using Max Mindstorm is it sets up Psychic Terrain, and this is going to come back to haunt us in just a minute. So we need to time our Dynamax perfectly. We're still going to hold off for this turn. We don't want to Dynamax quite yet. We're going to continue to use Brick Break here with Salamence, and we go for Sucker Punch here with Raticate, but because of the Psychic Terrain, it blocks priority moves. But Salamence is still going to get off another Brick Break, knocking down 2 more of Hoopa's shields. Hoopa fires off yet another Max Mindstorm, and this is definitely going to take down Salamence, but that's quite all right. We got off to at least 2 Brick Breaks, and Salamence did his job. But Hoopa's not done yet. He attacks for a second time with Max Darkness, dealing huge damage to Raticate, who holds on only thanks to the Focus Sash. Now that Salamence is down, we've only got 1 Pokemon left to get the job done, and we send in our main man, the star of the show, Gliscor. So here we go. We have to seize the perfect opportunity here. This is what we've been waiting for. We're going to go ahead and Dynamax Gliscor, but we've got to play this right. We got to make sure that Raticate moves first, double checking that Raticate has a higher speed stat than Gliscor. We won't make the same mistake by using Sucker Punch like last time, but instead attack with Facade, which is just enough to take down the last remaining shield. And now that all the shields are gone, Hoopa's defenses are harshly lowered. This is our chance to hit him hard. We go for the Max Quake. This might be our only chance to get a good attack off, so we've got to hit him hard and deal some significant damage, but it brings Hoopa down to only about half. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to take him out. However, the team does get a boost in special defense, but we might have just missed our chance. Hoopa is getting desperate and restores 5 shields and attacks with Max Mindstorm into Gliscor. Luckily, Gliscor is Dynamax and has the special defense boost, so he's able to tank it fairly well, dealing about half damage to us as well. Restoring a bit of health from the poison heal here might just come in clutch, as it puts us just out of range of a second Max Mindstorm. So here we go. We've got to get rid of these shields again. We're just going to attack with Facade. Raticate doing as much as he can, hanging in there with just a bit of health. We knock down the first shield with Facade, and Gliscor goes for the Max Quake, which will knock down 2 whole shields, being a max move. Hoopa's going to go ahead and nullify all stat changes, so say goodbye to the special defense boost that we got from earlier. Hoopa attacks with Max Mindstorm into Raticate, and unfortunately that's going to be lights out for our top % furry friends here. But that's alright. Raticate hung in there for a little bit, did as much as he could, and now it's up to Gliscor to finish the job. We've only got 1 Dynamax turn left, so we've got to make the most of it. We attack one more time with Max Quake, being a max move, it's gonna knock down the remaining 2 shields that Hoopa has, leaving him vulnerable now for the second time, as his defenses will sharply decrease as well. But we've got to survive one more turn. Gliscor is gonna take an attack here, and this is our last Dynamax turn too, so if we're not able to tank this attack, we certainly won't be able to tank another one on the next turn. But because Hoopa used Max Knuckle, Gliscor takes it like it's nothing. However, Hoopa does get the attack boost, so this still could get ugly. Gliscor restores a bit of health from the poison heal, and we're gonna need all the health we can get because that is the end of our Dynamax. Gliscor returns back to normal, but we've only got one more shot to take this thing out. It all comes down to this. We outspeed and go for the Earthquake. This needs to finish it off while its defenses are lowered. It's our only chance, and Hoopa Unbound goes down to the Earthquake. Gliscor pulling through for us, putting the team on his back, and that's GG Dynamax Hoopa Unbound. 2 insane boss battles back to back with no heals in between. This was a tough one, guys. Stay tuned for next week. We've got something special in store. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment and let me know your thoughts. I always love to hear from you guys. Remember to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thanks for watching and see you next time.